Okay, so it is very windy and I'm trying to cover the camera so it doesn't get all crackly and weird, and I'm sorry. Yeah, welcome to my channel. I'm Mandy Grace, author of 10 young adult novels so far, 8 of which I'm rewriting this year. Welcome to vlog 24 of that adventure. Basically, I am working on book 4 while I wait for edits and feedback on book 1. So, we're in part 1 because we split book 4 into 4 parts. Part 1 is his first love story, which, spoiler alert, ends tragically, which is why he ends up on the Sherwood Adventures at all. So, we're just working off the romancing, the beat, and then also the first Save the Cat outline, and seeing what Alan is up to. I don't know what's happening, you guys, but in general, my videos get 10 to 15 views. And in June, almost all of my videos are over 100. Some of them are over 200. I am not doing anything different. I don't know what's happening. But I'm not complaining. I am still working through Alan's initial love story and trying to make it super cute and adorable so that everyone cries when the girl dies. So that's what I'm working on. After filming yesterday outside, there was a tick that latched itself on my arm, and then another one that I just found on my sweatshirt, and I thought that was the end of it, but then I woke up this morning and there was a tick on my belly. I don't know how long it was there. I don't know where he was hiding previously because he wasn't there during the other tick experience, but anyway, filming outside is a dangerous business this year. I'm blaming all of the rain. But anyhow, it's Monday, and just finished my first prickle of the day. If you don't already know, I know I didn't mention this in the last vlog, and I don't know how many vlogs I missed, but we're gonna do it now. My writing group has a hedgehog theme, and a gathering of hedgies is called a prickle. So when we gather to write together, we call it a prickle because we think we're cute. Anyway, I just finished my first one of the day. I meant to go to the 6 a.m. one, but did not wake up for that. Thought about it, considered it, just turned off my alarm and went back to bed. So I got up instead for the 9 o'clock one, and right now I'm writing a bunch of scenes that aren't in the original, as I flesh out Alan and Erie's love story, because in the original there's like the scene where they meet, there's one scene where Alan, his sister Alice, and Erie steal their father's claymore just to play with it. So there's like one, like friendship bonding scene, I guess. And then there's the arranging of the marriage with the fathers, which Alan overhears. And then there's the betrothal scene, and the wedding scene, and then the big tragic, like, everyone dies scene. And that's it. So, I've been fleshing out a lot of the love story, because I filled out a Romancing the Beat outline for Alan and Erie. It's honestly the most, skimpy Romancing the Beat outline I have so far, of all of the ones that I have done. Anyway, I've done 3 or 4 Romancing the Beat outlines at this point. And Alan and Erie's is the worst one. There's nothing there, because there was nothing there in the original. So, yeah, I'm just trying to fill it in and give them scenes together so that it's a believable love story, and so that characters are attached to it and rooting for them, so that when I kill Erie, it's going to be, heart-wrenching. I would say spoilers, but, like, this is the catalyst for Alan's entire journey, so it's the beginning of the story, and it doesn't really matter that you know. But the tragedy is what informs everything Alan does in the future, because he loses everyone that he loves, and that's why he goes on the crusades, because he just wants to die, and he thinks that's the best way to get it done. And that's where he meets Robin, and that's how he gets caught up in the Sherwood Adventures and all of that. And it's also why he will go to ridiculous, outlandish, dumb lengths to keep people alive if he cares about them and he thinks they might be in danger. And it's not a good thing. Like, he would do awful things to keep people alive because he can't handle losing anyone else. So, yeah, the tragedy at the beginning of his story needs to be massive and awful, because it just carries him through the rest of his life and all of the decisions that he makes. So that's why I was fleshing out the love story, so that the tragedy is awful for the reader too. You know, it's not like Alan is like just going to tell you like, oh yeah, I had a terrible past. Like, no, you get to experience it with him, which I think will also help with sympathizing with Alan further in the story when he starts to make the awful decisions in his misguided attempt to keep people safe. Because if you're like, I see why you're doing this, Alan. I understand you. But please stop. That's the hope anyway. So that's where we're at. There are 2 more scheduled prickles today, which I intend to hop on and hopefully get through all of these added scenes that I'm working on. I don't know if I'll get through all of them, but I'm gonna try. There's like three more, unless I add more as I'm going. And then I have to kill everyone, which is tragic. We are at 1,100 words right now. I'm not going to compare that to the original word count right now because I'm adding scenes, but I also took out all of the Duncan and William stuff, which was in the original. So, I mean, honestly, the word count might be exactly the same at this point. Oh, the thing I forgot to mention, along with the ticks, some bug bit me on my eyelid, and yesterday there was like a bug bite shape on my eyelid, and it was just annoying because I could tell that it was there. But today, the entire eyelid is swollen, and also like up by my eyebrow is a little swollen. And listen guys, filming outside this year is a dangerous business. We may not continue with it. I am taking my boys to the war. The Crusades have started and they're sailing that direction. So nothing super interesting has happened yet, but it will. Welcome to Tuesday. We have finished part 1 of the 4 parts of Alan's book. I don't really have any other update beyond that, but I haven't been, so typically I will turn on my camera at the start of my Perkles with my writing group, so that when I tell them what I'm doing, I'm also telling the camera. But then I start writing and like forget the camera is there, and so it sits there and films for the entire 18 minutes that it will film until it shuts off. And doing that at every single Perkle meant that on the last vlog, I completely ran out of space on my camera because I had all these like 18-minute segments. So I decided not to do that this week, but then that also means that I keep forgetting to talk to the camera at all and tell you anything. So this is me giving you an update before my next Perkle. We're at 18,000 words right now. I did actually compare the word count last night to where the original is, just to see how much the like taking scenes out with the Duncan and William thing and putting more scenes in with just like Alan's story, like how it lined up in the end with both the addition and subtraction. And honestly, it was about the same word count. So far this book isn't exploding because I've had the same amount of adding and chopping. We'll see how that continues moving forward. Alan is on the Crusades. He just met Robin. Things are going. Okay. Happy, what day is this? Thursday? Is this Thursday? I think this is Thursday. It gets confusing when I don't have anything like day to day to remind me what day it is. There's no routine in the summer. Anyway, it's Thursday. We are about 22,000 words into Alan's book, and we've made it to the fun and games of outline 2. So yeah, it's all going rather well, I would say. Don't really have an update beyond that. We are rescuing Princess Joan. Alan is deep in depression and hoping that he gets killed on the Crusades because I murdered his whole family and he feels responsible. So he's not in a good headspace. That's going to be the end of vlog 24. I always forget which vlog we're on because there's too many of them. We're 22,000 words into Alan's story, in the midst of rescuing Princess Joan still. That's where we'll pick up in the next vlog. I think we might just sit here rescuing the princess for a while. I feel like the last 3 or 4 prickles I've been on, I've just been like, yep, we are rescuing the princess. Listen, it's taking a while. Oh, hello. The camera stays in the basement because that's where my room is, and it's cold down there, and it's, you know, 83 degrees out here, so I think the lens is fogging over because it's cold, and I brought it into the heat. I don't know what to do about this, you guys. I don't know what's happening.